Once upon a time, in the peaceful and sun-kissed village of Seiza, lived a little ant named Lila. She was admired by everyone for her endless energy and her kind, generous heart. Lila was known to be hardworking beyond measure, always seen carrying grains of corn one by one, stacking them carefully in her tiny home to prepare for the rainy days that were sure to come. Not far from her home lived a big, lazy, and greedy lizard named Zazu. Though he had strength and size on his side, Zazu disliked putting in any effort. Instead of gathering his own food, he made a habit of stealing from others. One hot afternoon, as he lazed under the shade of a tree, he noticed Lila's carefully collected treasure, a golden stash of corn shining brightly through a small crack in her granary wall. With a mischievous smirk, he made up his mind to make that stash his own. The next morning, long before the sun rose and before Lila began her chores, Zazu crept silently beneath her storage hut and dug a hidden tunnel. It wasn't long before he found himself right inside her corn pile. With greedy delight, he began chomping away at the fresh, sweet kernels. Suddenly, a crunching noise reached Lila's sharp ears. She turned back and saw movement inside her granary. "Thief!" she yelled, and with lightning speed, she rallied her fellow ants. Within seconds, hundreds of tiny ants poured out like a wave, all determined to protect their food. They swarmed Zazu with tiny bites and fierce teamwork. Panicked and in pain, Zazu ran, trying to escape the furious army. But in his haste, he tripped over a stone and flew face-first into a muddy puddle. His bright green scales were now hidden under layers of brown slime. As he stood there soaked and embarrassed, the villagers peeked out and burst into laughter at the sight. Covered in muck and filled with regret, Zazu returned to Lila's home. Bowing his head low, he said, "I'm sorry, Lila. I was wrong to steal from you." Lila, wise and kind, accepted his apology with a smile. "Everyone makes mistakes, Zazu, but it's important to learn from them. Stealing is not the way. If you work with us, you'll see how rewarding honest effort can be." From that moment on, Zazu gave up his lazy ways. Day by day, he helped Lila and the other ants gather food and repair their homes. The village of Seiza grew even stronger and happier, all because of a new friendship formed through forgiveness, learning, and unity. Moral of the story: greed and laziness may lead to shame and trouble, but through hard work, honesty, and friendship, one can earn both respect and happiness.
Little Games HD.